Hello and welcome back to League of RuneScape, where I am turning Garen from League of Legends into a RuneScape Ironman. So far, we have mining level 18, smithing at 10, and then attack and defense at 5, strength at 10, and prayer at 4. So we have a lot to do. What I'm going to do first is I did a little bit of mining off camera, and I have let me enter my password here. Don't look. So we have 84 tin, which is cool. We need 500 GP to get a steel pickaxe, which is our next goal. So we're very close on that. I'm going to get a few more bronze to get 84 bronze bars, so that way we can kind of smith our way to get a steel pickaxe, so that way we can mine quicker. We're also able to mine iron, which is cool, but we can't really make a lot of things right now because we're only at 10 smithing, and we need 15 to even smelt iron. So that is going to be the grind today, and we're going to try to get a bronze-looking Garen. And while we're mining here, you might as well click the subscribe button. It's free, and that way you'll be able to see when my new episodes go up. Garen would hit subscribe. You wouldn't want to upset Garen, would you? So, while I was mining these copper ore, I went to the OSRS wiki to see what quest can I do that is free to play to give mining XP or smithing XP to make this go a bit faster. And there's only one quest of each that gives you, oh look, I got level 19, great, that gives you mining XP and smithing XP. The quest that gives you mining XP is Dork's quest, which I knew, and the only quest that gives you smithing XP is the Night Sword. All the other quests that give you smithing and mining are members only, which is not great. So I think what we're gonna do after we mine all this copper and smith the bronze is we're gonna do those two quests to try to get our smithing and mining up a little bit more. It's not a lot. The Night Sword quest is only, well, it's not only. It's 12,000 XP for smithing, which is quite a lot, really. Um, and it only requires level 10 mining, which we have. So we'll be able to do that. And the mining for Doric's quest, there is no requirements for that. It just is like a very long, well, not very long, but it's a tedious quest, and it only gives 1300 XP as well, which isn't going to make huge dent in mining for us, but it's something, and it's better than just sitting here mining copper. All right, I am ready to smith some bronze. I didn't get all 84 copper, but I really want to get that steel pickaxe to make my mining a little bit faster. So we're going to smith some bronze, smith our highest thing that we can make, and then try to sell it, and then hopefully get the 80 or 90 GP that we need to get to the 500 GP mark, and then we'll be good. All right, we are about to hit level 11 in smithing, which is going to be super exciting. And then we're going to smith all these bronze bars and try to get the GP that we need. And there we go, level 11. We can now make bronze chainmail, and we can't do anything with the felling axes because we're not member. All right, we're going to head to the anvil to make some bronze chainmail and then try to sell those. Hopefully they sell for a good price at the general store. I do not know how much they will sell for. Uh, and then we'll go to the Dwarven Mine to get the steel pickaxe, and then we'll be able to mine a lot faster, which will make things a lot easier for me, at least. And I've also been debating, so I was talking to a friend who has been doing Ironman for a while, and I mentioned that I'm making all my stuff. He's like, well, you can just buy it at stores as well. Um, but I don't know if I want to do that. I kind of want to make everything myself, but I understand that you can buy like mithril plate bodies or rune when you do Dragon Slayer. So I don't know if you guys just want to see me make all my stuff like from scratch, or if it's okay for me to buy things. I definitely want to get up to steel to like make myself, but I don't know if I want to grind mithril, addy, and rune um, to be able to wear that stuff. If we decide we want to wear that, do we want to go full Garen and just do steel and that's it, or do we want to, um, you know, do better because it's gonna be super hard to fight that dragon without a shield if we choose to do that. So we need to keep that in mind if we ever want to do that quest. All right, so let's do the chain body here. It's gonna be 3 bars, which is fine. 37 XP per chainmail or 36, and then we will sell them at the store. Let's see how much we get. All right, we just leveled up to level 12. We can now make kite bronze shields. So we're going to switch over to that. Let's see if that gives me any more XP. It does, like 1 XP more. So let's do that. All right, so that just finished up actually. So let's go and try to sell this stuff. Trade. All right, let's see how much we get for this. 24. Not bad. How much do we get? This 27. A little bit better. All right, 190. Let's see if that is enough. I believe that is enough to get me to the 500 GP mark, so that way we can get the steel pickaxe, and then we can make our adventure to the dwarven mines. All right, that was enough. So now we have all the money we need for the steel pickaxe. Let's take out the 500 there. I'll take out. No, I guess I'll just leave it there because there's a bank in Falador if we really need it. Um, and then we'll go get the steel, and we'll be super happy. I think we can also mine bronze and tin in the dwarven caves as well. Little change of scenery. I don't know if there's a furnace down there, but we can give it a shot. We can look. I haven't been there in a while. All right, we just hit level 20 mining, which means we can mine silver, which I will probably never mine. Alright, we just finished up mining our first batch of copper from the dwarven mines. Now let's casually just walk over to the scorpions to save some of our running uh, stamina. And then once we get to probably like over here, I'm gonna run to the Falador stairs because I have a feeling that the scorpions are gonna try to attack me. Um, so let's see. Hopefully I don't die. And then we'll kind of go from there. So let's put the running on now and try to run past these scorpions. I think the only ones who will attack me are the king scorpions. Oh no. Alright, run, 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 run. Just the regular scorpions, but there are king scorpions here. There we go. Alright, we made it. Thank God. So, and obviously this is my first time being in Falador. I love Falador for some reason. When I was younger, I used to be here all the time, mining and smithing, because that was my hyper fixation back then. So I spent a lot of time here, and I considered this like my home port, kind of. So let's put that in there. So now, oh, we probably should have put our hammer back, so that way we can get the full 28. That's a little annoying. But all right. So let's go get more copper, and then we'll try to smith more bronze bars. And I know there's a furnace here, and the closest anvil I think is at Dorix. So we're gonna have to end up doing that quest, which is fine because we wanted to do that anyways. So after I finish smelting these bronze bars, maybe we can do Dorix quest and try to get a little bit of mining XP. Oh, I should have saved my running here. All right, go. All right, let's go back to our little spot for the copper. Thankfully, we did not get hit from the scorpions. And then we'll get another inventory of copper and head back to Faldor. Alright, just finished another load of copper ore. I did get to level 21 mining, which is super awesome. So now let's go run past the scorpions, back to the bank, and then maybe we'll try to smelt some of those bronze bars. We are back at the bank. We're going to take 14 and 14 of these. There is one less of the copper ore because I accidentally had hammer because I forgot to take a hammer out of my inventory. So I guess we'll just have to deal with that. And then let's go smelt these and hopefully we get some good bronze bars out of these. We're almost done smelting all these bars, and then what we're going to do is the closest anvil to Falador. Oh, there's 13. We didn't get anything there. Uh, so the closest anvil to Falador is probably the anvil at Dorix, I would think. I don't know if yeah, I would say it's Dorks because the anvils are all the way at the beginning of the Dwarven Cave, like right when you enter, when you go up near the mountain. And I don't think that is closer than Doric's anvil. But we wanted to do but we wanted to do Doric's quest anyways to get the mining XP. So once we're finished smelting these bars, we'll go ahead and start Doric's quest. So that is it for the bronze bars. So now I'll put all these into the bank. And we're super close to 14, level 14 smithing. And then we're almost gonna be a bronze Garen. So we need to get to level 14 for the two-handed, which is what Garen uses. And then we'll just get him the bronze plate legs and the bronze plate body. And then we're pretty much a bronze Garen, which is kind of the goal for this episode, is to start looking like Garen, even though we're not steel. So let's throw these in the bank, and then we'll see what we need for the quest, for the Orc's quest. Using RuneLight's quest helper, we know that we need 6 clay, 4 copper, and 2 iron ore. Which apparently you can get them all from the Dwarven Mines. I didn't know there was clay in the Dwarven Mines, so I'll have to find that. But obviously we know where copper ore is and iron ore is in the caves. So let's go grab that, and then we'll start the quest, and then we'll be done with it. And we get a good amount of mining XP. We get 1,300 mining XP with 180 coins, and we can use his anvil. So good things all around. Alright, so I found the clay rocks, which I didn't realize they were here. So that's cool. So I need 6 of these, and then I need 4 copper and 2 iron. So let's do that. So let's go back, and we'll actually start the Dora quest. And then he'll be like, oh, I so happen to have all the items that you're looking for right here in my inventory. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. Here it is. It's funny. You should require those exact things. What do you mean? I can usually fit 28 things in my backpack. In a world full of quite literally limitless possibilities, a complete coincidence has occurred. I don't quite understand what you're saying. Well, out of pure coincidence, despite definitely not knowing what you were about to request, I just so happened to have carried those exact items. In fact, in the exact quantities too. Oh my, that is a coincidence. That's hilarious. Hey, we did it! 1,300 money XP. Then I can use his anvil, which is what we wanted to do. And now we are level 23 mining, which is great. Alright, so I think the plan is, I think we only need to make like 1 or 2, probably 2 of the kite shields. So we'll make 2 kite shields, and then we'll be able to make a two-handed sword. So let's do that. Let's do one of these. And another one. Great, that got us level 14. Now we can make bronze two-handed swords, which we can start looking like Garen. So let's make a two-handed sword. Awesome. So now we need to try and get to be able to get the plate body. So let's just make all of these the two-handed swords, and we'll go from there. All right, great. We hit level 15. We do not get anything for that. Oh, I guess we can smelt iron ore, which we actually need to do for um, one of the quests. I believe it's the. Let me see. We needed for the Knight Sword quest. We actually need that. We need like 2 iron bars for that or something like that. We also need like a red berry pie, so we're gonna have to do cooking, which stinks, but uh, it is what it is. So let's try to finish this up and get to level. I believe it's 18 for the full. Yep, level 18 for the bronze plate bodies, and then we'll be good to go. All right, we just sold what we had, and we got about 366 GP, which is pretty cool. I did keep my first two-handed sword that I made, because I will be using that. So now let's get more of these bronze bars and try to get to level 16, so that way we can make plate legs. So I just realized that there was some tin and copper near the stairs, so I don't have to run all the way around there anymore. I definitely ran past this many times when I was trying to get the tin and copper, and no one told me, so thanks for that, everyone. Anyways, so I'm just gonna mine this until I get like 70 of each, and then smith up those bronze bars, and then we will be good to go. And then we'll be able to get the bronze Garen look. Ah, very cool. We hit level 25. Do we get anything for that? We No, we do not. We just get a tutor thing in Lumbridge. Very cool. All right, we continue. And just like that, we now have 89 bronze bars. So now let's smelt the heck out of them. Okay, we must have gotten to level 17 while smithing the bronze bars, which is pretty cool. So now we can make the pants. So let's make the pants. And that is not an upgrade to what we're currently wearing, but it's for the fit, and we're all about that fashionscape. So let's continue here. And let's just, I guess, make a bunch of plate legs and sell them. All right, will we get there? We should get there. Excellent. Level 18. We can now make bronze a plate body, as well as an iron medium helm, which is pretty cool. So now let's go back, get some more bronze bars, and then we can put on the plate body and start looking like Garen. Let's see how much these sell for, these bronze plate legs. I assume they're going to be pretty good since they're a high tier bronze armor, you would think. It's 32 coins each. Not bad, I guess. 186. And I don't think we can sell these Ironman plate legs, but we'll just keep them in our bank just for a memory. So let's make our bronze plate body here. Excellent. Now we just put that on and we take our helmet off. Very cool. Now let's just make a bunch of other plate bodies here. Might as well. It's probably going to give us the most experience. Yeah, 62 experience per. We're not going to make a lot because it's not like we have a lot of bars in our inventory, but it'll do. And we'll just make. I think these square shields sold for a lot, so I'll just make one of these. Alright, now let's head back to Falador. We'll get our two-handed sword, and we'll take a look at us and see what we did. So now we're going to trade our bronze plate bodies here. Ooh, that sold for a pretty good amount, as well as his shield. And there we go. All right, let's take a look at us. Very cool. All right, we are starting to look like Garen. We got the armor, we have the no helmet for whatever reason, and we have the two-handed sword that we're kind of holding. Oh, okay. From this angle, it kind of looked like we were holding it really weird, but it makes sense, kind of. And we also got the steel pickaxe, which is what we had a goal for the beginning of this episode for. So we have completed all of our goals, which is great. So next time, I think what we should do is focus on getting up our skills here. I'd like to make it maybe an even 20 for attack, strength, and defense. I don't know. What monsters do you think I should train on? Usually, what I train on is giant frogs because they give big bones, but I don't know what level they are. So, maybe you guys can help me with that. What should I train on? Just let me know, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.